fight with Rah Hall coming up. How did this fight come to be, and what do you think about him as an opponent?
Oh man, I'm excited about the fight. Rah Hall is a great athlete. He's a very professional guy, and he fought out one time in boxing, so he win the fight. I think for sure that I'm a better boxer than him, but I have 2 years off of boxing, and I fight in a cruiserweight, so it's a good fight, very even fight, so I'm very excited.
How do you think it ends? Do you think this is a stoppage for you? Does it go to a decision?
I don't like to predict it, but maybe decision or later knockout and 5-6 rounds, stoppage. So I think the first 3 rounds be hard because it's strong. So I expecting a decision, clear decision, because I wanna win all the round around because it's 6 rounds only. So I'm expecting a winner or knockout in 5-6 rounds.
You, yourself, your opponent, and Jake Paul all share an opponent in common, Anderson Silva. Now, does the fact that he knocked out Anderson Silva and you unfortunately had a loss, does that motivate you to want to put on a performance so that where maybe you end up getting a Jake Paul fight?
Oh, fighting a Jake Paul is a great matchup because Jake Paul is a great boxer and he's a great businessman. So I'd love to fight him. And Anderson Silva, I think it's a different time. I'm not in great shape this time, but of course that's made the fight more interesting.
There you go. Just 2 quick questions for you. I gotta ask you, Canelo is rumored to be fighting Chris Eubank or maybe Edgar Berlanga. If he takes one of those fights and not Benavidez, do you think that takes away from his legacy?
I don't want to see these 2 fights, So I think now he need to fight a Benavidez or Crawford or only another guy, like Chris Eubank. He lost with Liam Smith, so Liam Smith is lost with Canelo for knockout. So he's not good for Canelo history.
Yeah, and like I said, some folks say that if he takes one of those fights, it takes away from his legacy a little bit. I gotta ask you, who do you think is the #1 Mexican fighter of all time?
Oh my dad. Of course. I think he's the best, because
who?
My dad.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know why? Because in his time, like a super featherweight, make 11 defenses of his title, fighting the best. So Canelo is one of the best, of course, one of the 10 best in the world, but these are a lot of things and I don't like it. Like when he beat Triple G, he waited like 2 years. When he fight me when catch weight. So that thing hurt, his legacy.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you like fighting?
Go ahead. Julio, welcome back, bro. You've had some time off. Have you been lately?
How what?
What have you been up to lately? What are you up to lately?
¿Qué
Working
estás
out,
haciendo?
training.
Sí. ¿Qué estás haciendo antes? Ya.
Oh, train. Every day, rest, training. Because it's another weight class for me. I try to don't go too lower, so eating right and check my weight every day. So and train hard because the weight is not a problem now. So I can train every day like hard.
We see a lot of MMA versus boxing crossover fights. Do you feel as though you have a significant advantage coming into this fight because you've been training boxing your entire life and he's been switching it up with mixed martial arts?
I think I have a significant advantage, but the thing of this fight is that only 6-round fight. So the thing is that MMA fighters can fight 3-4 rounds good in boxing. So I have an advantage, of course, because I think I'm a better boxer and have more skills than him. But be hard, it's a hard fight because the guy is strong. So I wanna do my best, one of my best performance to win a good, clearly the fight.
We see something similar in the main event with Jake Paul and Mike Perry. How do you see that fight playing out?
Oh, Mike Perry is an animal, so.
He really is, yeah.
And Jake is a good boxer now. So I like to Jake win it by knockout, maybe like after 6 rounds, or maybe decision. But I don't think go to decision because Jake hit hard, so that guy can take punches for 4 or 5 rounds. So Jake Paul, of course.
Thank you, brother. Good to have you back.
If a fight happens with Mike Tyson and later on in the year, what are your predictions on it? Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Oh man, really, I think Mike Tyson, if like in a real fight, can have like a 2 round chance, you know, because after 2 rounds be tired. So when I'm Jake start boxing, I think it's not like real boxer, but now he can box. So I think Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson, not because he's better than Mike in his prime, it's because Tyson is old now.
Last question right here. You've obviously fought Canelo Alvarez. Everyone wants to see him fight even Benavidez. Like what was to happen? What would your prediction be for Canelo Alvarez beating Benavidez?
You know, it's a very even fight, you know. I think it's the toughest fight for Canelo today because the guy is younger, stronger, and I have 50-50, a little more for Benavidez because he's fighting like top guys now, but I think very even fight.
Thank you. We gotta go to the next fight.